All right, carrying that XD bend tag right into the loser's top 8. Now, who are going to go? Who wins the spacing war? It's all going to be in that neutral, and how Palutena takes that little disadvantage state against Roy. And is able to take him all the way to the end. Even though she dash dance all the way to the edge of the stage, she's able to come back and bring those nairs in. All right, keeping them, reading the jump or reacting to it, and beating them with that back air, ready for the jump onto the stage. Directional air dodge with that forward smash of all things. The knockback on that may have been buffed, would not have been surprised. And down throw nerf was huge. All right, boxing out. I feel like good old Cheddar right here is showing an extra amount of juicy patience, waiting for Roy to just like he's making his defensive game his mobility. Just going to dash dance out until he puts out like something remotely committal, even one of Roy's nairs, and then he went in and tried to punish with an air right there. In general, we have the runbacks, and that has been working so well. The jab into forward smash of all things DI dependent, not quite going to connect. Not the sweet spot. Sometimes you know your hitboxes, but you gotta have an intimate knowledge with a character like Roy. And we have down smash, another smash attack taking a stock. This is not something that should exist, but we have the last hit in there going into dash attack for a good juicy 18% to start off this fresh stock. And we have what looks like a 3 stock. Wow. Cheddar tried to dash dance good old Shamoo, but did not have enough stage. Found himself just like running in the exact same place, just pivoting. Okay, a bit too much commitment with that up tilt. And we have that beautiful conversion to a huge amount of percent. And it just keeps going. Mistech, forward smash, you are almost dead. You would have been dead if a little bit of rage, maybe a different character, but holy cow. This is an even game. This was almost a 3 stock. But all of a sudden, that dash dancing stopped working out for you. All right, the dash dance, waiting for that spot dodging. Got a grab out of it. All right, all right. Now throw, getting a little bit of combo in there. Knocks him out with the dash. And tries to go for a low edge guard this time, but Roy's a little bit too savvy. Not savvy enough to be on top of the Palutena teleport and the up there. While Roy is trying to desperately land with that fastball speed of his. Takes it away. Too bad for you. Some of these characters, I swear, some of these characters and their like end game voice lines, some of them are polite, some of them are like so-so. They're like kind of neutral. They're like returning to base, things like that. And then there's just too bad for you. There's like Melee Peaches. Oh, did I win? I'm fairly sure like Pit said, and I know Pit said that was easy. It was on Smash Bros. Maybe in this game. Sonic, that was almost too easy. Some of these characters just do not have those manners. So we mirror matching. We reflect matching. Okay. What can I even make of this? At least he's wearing the black dress. We know which one's which now. Okay, we have the up air juggles. Catching that landed back air with a grab. And not getting any combo off that down throw. Nerves. Catching all of the get off options with the big old nair. And narrowly missing a back air to be punished. All right, I'm really going to have to keep track of who's who here. Shamoo dying, for one, is able to get his own conversion, trying to send him off stage. Keep him in the corner, not going to get the 2 frame, but not going to be punished for it either. All right, showing that shield pressure with the nair from behind. And Cheddar's got his own nair combos. For like a not insignificant amount percent, but not what you normally see from like a top tier character's early percentage combo. Or dash attack to stuff him out. We see Cheddar going back to the dash dancing, giving up a bit too much stage, even got himself in that corner. really putting on that pressure. Is that even safe on shield? It looks like it has been a little bit of lag, but who knows? Oh, trying to catch the neutral get up with the dash attack. This time, going for the roll behind back throw. The first time we've seen it all set, but a little bit too reactable for our players. And the Nair, despite the nerfs to the kill power, is able to kill from center stage. A little bit of range, a little bit of extra percent. And we see Shamoo maybe making a little bit of adaptation. He sees XG bent. He sees like Cheddar's attempts at dash dancing. And sometimes when you see somebody dash dancing, you get their rhythm. And when you have their rhythm, they're just dead. You know where they're going to be because the turnaround animation on dash is a commitment. The start of the dash is a commitment. They can't shield, they can't spot dodge. All you need is that rhythm. All right. Again, going for that two-framing, just barely not getting it. Not quite going to get the space forward tilt on shield, even though it might have killed. At the very edge of the stage, perhaps, but most certainly not. But we see the high back air on shield. Not even on shield. He just dropped shield at the time. We drop those shields sometimes, and that'll take it. Still very much an even, game with Cheddar about one good hit away from the stock. And we're back down to the last hit, reacting to the startup of the explosive flame, managing to land with the shield in time. Putting him off the stage, trying to keep him in the corner, and even reading the teleport high, but is not able to take care of that arrow momentum of the character that you are playing yourself. Really trying to like space out. Oh, nothing happens. Just dancing around the edges, both of these players. A forward throw is not going to kill right now, but an advantage state is all you need. And a parry on what would have been a safe on shield back air is also what all you need. And that will even out the set for a game 3. I would say right now.
Hey, do you want to commentate up here like my voice is like going?
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, you get that. All right, holding out for the final match. This time, both of them taking a bit more of a dash dancing approach. With a straightforward air, a straight air, all you need. Again, Cheddar giving up way too much stage control. If you consider like stage control like as a percentage chance of succeeding in the neutral, that's the way I like to think of it. And you really just want to think of it as a valuable resource, even if you have like these things and options other characters don't have, like teleport to get back to center. That's still like not a hitbox. That's still like that's still a commitment. They can read it, and they can be rewarded heavily. Shamoo trying to read the landing options, barely misses it with an overly committal forward smash, and is now paying for it. Using a lot of platforms for those falling forward airs. Now what astounds me right now is how even these players are. Like, Palutena wasn't even like Shamoo's first pick of a character. But now he's taken it, and he's taking back the set as well, just by such a narrow margin, off of a parry, off of parries even. Every single one of these stocks. Okay, we're going to see too much commitment. Cheddar going for the second ledge grab in exchange for trying to like land a side B on the stage. He's made that mistake before and paid dearly. Back throw not quite going to take a good DI, but the explosive flame right after the air dodge in. Burning that air dodge being a little bit too much, even though it may have saved her life from the little bit of a knockback resistance provided. No, actually no. Like the air dodge actually like moves you back a little bit when you do that, so it might have killed him even earlier. But nonetheless, you gotta get close to that stage. We're trying to keep him in the corner, not quite going to get away with an air on shield up. This time a cross up, Palutena not having anything, any tools to deal with the cross up on shield. And you really see how often both of these characters, who are quite nice at ledge trapping, who have plenty of option covering moves, are able to get past each other. Like there we go, the roll and the back air narrowly missing. Off of Shamoo to not even read the high recovery. That was an attempt at a 2-frame, but it just paid off magnificently. Just go for the up smash. If you're not going to go off stage and try to edge guard a teleporting recovery, you might as well just go all the way. All right, the clink of the neutral air with the shield right there. Shamoo looking like he's got a hefty lead right now. A good old stock and a half and a kill move for a few extra brownie points on that lead. And now he's gotten Cheddar's head. Projectiles have started to land. They're starting being thrown out in neutral in the first place. Neither of these Palutenas have been using that neutral BR otherwise. But now all the stress is out. All the pressure is there, and it's really showing its roots. Now where is this going? A meaty 36% off of one neutral air into a grab while like Shamoo desperately tries to get his bearings back. Again, with all this pressure on the back of the shield. The 2-frame not quite going to land. Even the roll on the read just being a little bit too early. It was in his head, but the execution and reaction was not there. Trying to take it away with cross-up. DIing out and drifting outwards to get out of the way of any explosive flames. Weaving around that back air. Landing that dash attack, but that's it. Is that it? That is it. Palutena's powerful back throw, a few shaken heads around the middle. That'll do it quite nicely.